Keyless Enter and Go allows you to enter, start, and shut off your vehicle without ever touching your key fob, as long as the key fob can be detected by the vehicle. With the Keyless Enter and Go key fob within 5 feet or 1.5 meters of the driver's door handle, just grab the driver's front door handle like this to unlock the driver's door automatically. The sensor is located on the underside of the door handle. The front passenger door works the same way. To lock all of the vehicle's doors, push either of the lock buttons located on the outside of the front door handles. Just make sure that the Keyless Enter and Go key fob is within 5 feet or 1.5 meters of the front door handle in use. And make sure you are not pushing the unlock sensor located on the underside of the door handle at the same time, or the door could unlock. The vehicle doors can also be locked by using the lock button located on the vehicle's interior door panel or the lock button on the key fob. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. If your vehicle is equipped with our innovative automatic temperature control system, you can automatically maintain the climate in the cabin of the vehicle at the comfort levels set by the driver and passenger. The system automatically adjusts airflow temperature, airflow distribution, airflow volume, and outside air recirculation. This maintains a comfortable temperature even under changing conditions. Operation of the system is quite simple. Just push the Auto button, then dial in the temperature you would like the system to maintain by rotating the temperature control. Rotating the dials counterclockwise indicates cooler temperatures, and rotating them clockwise indicates warmer temperatures. Rotating the driver's side dial fully counterclockwise will activate the Max AC function. Once the comfort level is selected, the system will maintain that level automatically using the heating and air conditioning systems. If you'd like to sync up the passenger and driver's side temperature, pushing the Sync button does just that. You will experience the greatest efficiency by simply allowing the system to function automatically. Of course, you can always operate the system manually by adjusting the individual controls to your desired positions. To turn the auto system off, push the Auto control again, or adjust the airflow volume or airflow distribution controls. In the climate control unit, you'll also find the controls to turn the front windshield defrost feature on or off. Turn the air recycling feature on to keep undesirable odors or excessive traffic exhaust from entering your vehicle. It's also a great feature to use to optimize cooling when you first turn on the air conditioning. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. If equipped, you'll find the heated front seat controls on the center front console. Push the Heated Seats button to activate the system. The system indicator lights will illuminate. Push the button once to choose high or twice to choose low. Push it a third time to turn the heater off. If the high-level setting is selected, the system will automatically switch to low-level heating after an extended period of time. The low setting automatically shuts off after an additional period of time. If equipped with Auto on Comfort, the heated driver's seat will automatically turn on anytime you start the engine at temperatures below 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4.4 degrees centigrade. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. If equipped, the heated steering wheel makes cold day driving a little more comfortable. You'll find the heated steering wheel button on the switch bank below the radio. Push it to activate the system. The system indicator light will illuminate. The feature stays on for up to 100 minutes before automatically shutting off. To turn it off manually, push the button again. If equipped with Auto on Comfort, the heated steering wheel will automatically turn on when you start the engine at temperatures below 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4.4 degrees centigrade. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. The headlight switch is located on the left side of the instrument panel. It controls the operation of the headlights, side marker lights, daytime running lights, fog lights, and the brightness of the instrument cluster and interior lighting. Rotate the headlight switch to the first position to turn on the parking lights. Turn to the second position for headlights. You can also turn the control to the auto position. In this position, the headlights will turn on or off automatically based on the surrounding light levels. The dimmer control switches control the brightness of your instrument cluster and interior lights. Rotating the controls upward increases brightness. Rotate the dimmer control up 1 to 10 to put the cluster lighting into daytime mode, regardless of lighting conditions. To activate the front fog lights, turn on the parking lights or the low beam headlights and push in the headlight switch control. Pushing the headlight switch control in a second time will turn the fog lights off. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Your vehicle is equipped with a driver information display, or DID. Your DID is designed to display important information about your vehicle's systems and features. Using a driver interactive display located on the instrument panel, your DID can show you how systems are working and give you warnings when they aren't. The steering wheel mounted controls allow you to scroll through and enter the main menus and submenus. You can access the specific information you want and make selections and adjustments. Push and release the up arrow button or down arrow button to scroll up or down through the main menu and submenus. Push and release the right arrow button to access the information screens or submenu screens of a main menu item. The left arrow will return you to the previous menu. The OK button may be used to make selections. Pushing and holding the OK button will reset or clear information from a selection. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Did you know you can customize your vehicle's personal settings just the way you want? You can set up your vehicle your way. Let's give you some examples. You can lock your vehicle from outside with just the push of the lock button on your key fob. The turn signals will flash and the horn will sound to let you know the vehicle is locked. Nice, eh? Unless it's nighttime and you'd just as soon not wake the kids or the neighbors. Well, you can change those settings using your touchscreen. Here's how. Push the Settings button. Then you can scroll down to select Doors and Locks and then the feature you want to customize. In this case, Sound Horn with Lock. You can select to sound the horn on the first press, second press, or not at all. It's as easy as that. The horn is off, and the kids and neighbors stay asleep. Okay, now that you've got the procedure down, you can customize many other features as well. Your vehicle may already be programmed to unlock all the doors if the vehicle is in park and the driver's door is opened. It's a feature called Auto Unlock on Exit. If your vehicle is not set up this way and you'd like this feature turned on, it's easy enough to do. Under Settings, scroll through this menu until you reach Doors and Locks. Here, you can either turn the feature on or off. You can select Lights and then Headlight Off Delay and choose between a 0, 30, 60, or 90-second delay before the headlights turn off after the engine has been turned off. It's a great feature that can light your way to the door at night, even if the door is a ways away. So set up your vehicle your way. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. The multifunction lever located to the right of the steering column operates your vehicle's windshield wiper washer feature. Rotate the windshield wiper knob to one of the first 2 detent positions for intermittent settings, the third detent for low wiper operation, and the fourth detent for high wiper operation. And here's a nice touch. Move the lever all the way up and hold it there for a temporary high-speed operation that will last as long as you hold the lever in that position. It's a great feature for those unexpected splashes or passing situations in the rain. If rain-sensing wipers are equipped, you'll find the control in your Uconnect settings. You can adjust the sensitivity with the multifunction lever. To operate the windshield washer jets, pull the lever toward you. The washer jet will run continuously until you release the lever or until the fluid runs out. The wipers will operate as long as you hold the lever in this position. To operate the rear window wiper, rotate the control to the first detent for intermittent operation. Rotate to the second detent for continuous rear wiper operation. To operate the rear window washer function, push the lever away from you. The washer jet will operate for up to 30 seconds, and the wipers will continue as long as you hold the lever in this position. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. The multifunction lever to the left of the steering wheel operates the turn signals and high beam headlight functions. To turn on the high beam headlights, push the turn signal lever forward toward the front of the vehicle. To turn off the high beams, pull the turn signal lever rearward toward the rear of the vehicle. To warn a vehicle ahead that you'd like to pass, you can flash the bright lights by lightly pulling the stalk toward you and releasing it. Your vehicle also features lane change assist. Just tap the lever up or down once without moving beyond the detent, and the turn signal will flash 5 times to let other drivers know you're about to change lanes. Then it will automatically turn off. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Your Tire Pressure Monitoring System, or TPMS, is a preventative safety feature that monitors pressure in your road tires. If tire pressure gets low, you'll hear an audible chime, and the TPMS light will appear in your instrument cluster. A low tire pressure message will also appear. You'll see which tire is underinflated, along with all 4 tire pressure values. When these warnings appear, you'll need to inflate your tires to the manufacturer's recommended tire pressure. You'll find that information on the placard on the inside edge of the driver's side door. Even if the light turns on for a short time and then turns off, your tire pressure still needs to be checked. Remember, tire pressures change with air temperature change. Keep that in mind when you check tires inside a garage, especially in the winter. Tire pressure may increase from heat during operation. Do not reduce this normal pressure buildup or your tire pressure will be too low. Here's an important note though. Do not try to use TPMS as a tire pressure gauge, as the warnings do not automatically turn off when proper pressure is returned to the tire. Once your tires are properly inflated, you might need to drive a bit to reset the system. In the city, you might need to drive above 15 miles per hour or 24 kilometers per hour for a preset period of time before the system will reset. The warnings might stay on, however, until all tires have been properly inflated. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Here's hoping you'll never have to, but just in case, let's talk about changing a flat tire. The jack, spare tire, and laminated instruction sheet are stowed in the rear cargo area under the load floor. Remove the jacking tools and the wing nut securing the spare tire. Now, you can remove the spare tire. Now loosen, but do not remove the wheel bolts by turning them to the left 1 turn while the wheel is still on the ground. Make sure you're parked on a firm, level surface safely away from traffic. Avoid ice or slippery areas. Also, make sure the ignition is off, the hazard lights are on, and the parking brake is fully set. Blocking both the front and rear of the wheel diagonally opposite of the jacking position is also a good idea. If changing the right front tire, Block the left rear tire. Place the jack under the jacking location closest to the flat tire. The saddle cutout should be indicated by an arrow-shaped indentation. Center the jack saddle inside the cutout. Do not raise the vehicle until you are sure the jack is fully engaged. Now you're ready to raise the vehicle by turning the jack screw to the right. Raise the vehicle only until the tire just clears the surface and enough clearance is obtained to install the spare tire. Remember, minimum tire lift provides maximum stability. Okay, now go ahead and remove the wheel bolts and wheel. Position the spare tire on the vehicle with the valve stem facing out. The vehicle could be damaged if the spare tire is mounted incorrectly. Reinstall the wheel bolts with the cone-shaped end toward the wheel. Lightly tighten the wheel bolts clockwise. Now you can lower the vehicle by turning the jack screw to the left and remove the jack. Once on the ground, you can finish tightening the wheel bolts. Alternate wheel bolts until each wheel bolt has been tightened twice. Maximum effort should be used for final tightening of the wheel bolts. It's always a good idea to have the tightness checked with a torque wrench by your authorized dealer or at a service station. Now just secure the tire, jack, and tools in their proper locations. Remove blocks from the wheels, and you're ready to go. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Here's hoping you'll never have to use it, but if you do get a flat tire, knowing how to use your tire service kit repair system will get you back on the road quickly and safely. A quick note though, for more detailed information, including where the tire service kit is stored on your vehicle, refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD. Remember that roadside assistance may be available. Consult the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD for details. If you do experience a flat tire, pull over to a safe location and turn on your hazard lights. Position the tire that needs inflating so that the valve stem is located near the ground. This will allow the tire service kit hose to reach the valve stem with the tire service kit flat on the ground. Place the transmission in park for automatic transmission vehicles or in gear for manual transmissions, turn off the ignition, and set the parking brake. Place the tire service kit on the ground next to the flat tire. Now screw the clear flexible filling tube to the tire valve. Insert the power plug into the vehicle's power outlet socket. Start the vehicle engine. Push the tire service kit power button to the I position. The electric compressor will be turned on, and sealant and air will inflate the tire. Minimum 26 psi, 1.8 bar of pressure should be reached within 20 minutes. If the pressure has not been reached, turn off and remove the tire service kit. Drive the vehicle 30 feet, 10 meters back and forth to better distribute the sealant inside the tire. Attach the clear flexible filling tube of the compressor directly to the tire valve and repeat the inflation process. When the correct pressure has been reached, start driving the vehicle to uniformly distribute the sealant inside the tire. After 10 minutes, stop and check the tire pressure. If the pressure is below 19 psi, 1.3 bar, do not drive the vehicle, as the tire is too damaged. Contact the nearest authorized dealer. If the pressure is at 19 psi, 1.3 bar, or above, repeat the inflation process to reach the correct tire pressure and continue driving. Peel off the warning label from the bottle and place it on the dashboard as a reminder to the driver that the tire has been treated with the tire service kit. Replace the sealant canister prior to the expiration date at your authorized dealer. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Your vehicle is equipped with an engine oil change indicator system. If the system detects that the time has come to change the oil, a change oil or oil change required message will flash in the instrument cluster for approximately 10 seconds after a single chime has sounded. The engine oil change indicator system is duty cycle based, which means the engine oil change interval may fluctuate depending upon your personal driving style. To reset the oil change indicator system after performing the scheduled maintenance, put the vehicle in park and put the ignition into the on-run position. Be sure, though, that you don't start the engine. Now, fully depress the accelerator pedal slowly 3 times within 10 seconds and return the ignition to the off-lock position. If the indicator message illuminates when you start the vehicle, the oil change indicator system did not reset and you will need to repeat this procedure. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Your vehicle is equipped with electronic speed control or cruise control. You're going to like this feature. Remember though, cruise control is designed for use in continuous flowing highway traffic and when engaged can take over accelerator operation at speeds over 25 miles per hour or 40 kilometers per hour. The control is conveniently located right on the steering wheel for easy one-touch operation. To activate your cruise control, push the on-off button. The cruise indicator light in the instrument panel and other displays will let you know that the system is on. To turn the system off, push the on-off button a second time. It's best to leave the system turned off when not in use. To set a desired speed, with the system on, accelerate to the speed you want to maintain. Then simply push and release either the Set Plus or Set Minus button. Take your foot off the accelerator and the vehicle will operate at the speed you have selected. You can deactivate the system by using a soft tap on the brake pedal, pushing the Cancel button, or using normal brake pressure while slowing the vehicle. These actions will not erase your set speed memory. So to resume your previously selected speed, push the Res or Resume button and release. The Resume feature can be used at any speed above 20 miles per hour or 32 kilometers per hour. When the cruise control system is on, your speed can be increased by pushing and holding the Set Plus button. Release the button when the new desired speed is reached, and the new speed will be set. And here's a nice touch. Simply tapping the Set Plus button will result in a 1 mile per hour or 1 kilometer per hour increase in speed for each tap, depending on the mode your speedometer is in. Tap 3 times, and your speed will increase by 3 miles per hour or 3 kilometers per hour. With just a touch, this convenient feature allows you to increase your cruise control speed without ever having to take your hands off the wheel. To decrease speed while the cruise control system is on, push and hold the Set Minus button. Release the button when the desired speed is reached. Tapping the Set Minus button once will result in a 1 mile per hour or 1 kilometer per hour speed decrease. Each time the button is tapped, speed decreases. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Your new vehicle may be equipped with an electric park brake system or EPB. Now, unlike conventional parking brakes, the EPB not only offers simple operation, it includes some additional features that make this park brake more convenient and useful. As you know, the parking brake is primarily intended to prevent the vehicle from rolling while parked. So before leaving the vehicle, make sure that the EPB is applied. Also make sure to place the transmission in park. You can engage the EPB manually using the switch located in the center console. To do this, just pull up on the switch momentarily. You can also have it engage automatically every time you put the vehicle in park by enabling the Auto Park Brake feature in the Customer Programmable Features section of the Uconnect settings or through the instrument cluster. Press Settings, then select Safety and Driving Assistance, then Electric Park Brake. From there, you can turn Auto Park Brake on or off. Here's a quick note though. You may hear a slight whirring sound from the back of the vehicle while the EPB engages or disengages. And if your foot is on the brake pedal while you apply the EPB, you may notice a small amount of brake pedal movement. Once the EPB is fully engaged, The brake warning lamp in the instrument cluster and an indicator light on the switch will illuminate if the ignition is in the MAR run position. If the ignition switch is in the stop mode, the brake warning lamp will not illuminate. Keep in mind, though, that the EPB can only be released when the ignition switch is in the MAR run position. Now, if the auto park brake feature has been enabled, the EPB will automatically engage whenever the transmission is placed into park, or with a manual transmission when the ignition switch is turned to the stop position. The EPB will release automatically when the ignition switch is placed in the MAR run mode, the transmission is placed in drive or reverse, the driver's seatbelt is buckled, and an attempt is made to drive away. To release the EPB manually, the ignition switch must be in the MAR run position. Put your foot on the brake pedal and push the EPB switch down momentarily. Once the EPB is fully disengaged, the brake warning lamp in the instrument cluster and the LED indicator on the switch will go out. Your EPB also features Safe Hold. Safe Hold will automatically engage the EPB if the vehicle is left unsecured while the ignition switch is in the MAR run position. Safe Hold will engage when all the following conditions are met. Speed is below 1.9 miles per hour or 3 kilometers per hour. There is no attempt to depress the brake pedal, accelerator pedal, or on manual transmissions, the clutch. Your seat belt is unbuckled, the driver door is open, and for automatic transmissions, the transmission must not be in park. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Your vehicle may be equipped with the Active Drive four-wheel drive system. This system is automatic with no driver inputs or additional driving skills required. Under normal driving conditions, the front wheels provide most of the traction. If the front wheels begin to lose traction, power is shifted automatically to the rear wheels. The greater the front wheel traction loss, the greater the power transfer to the rear wheels. Four-wheel drive may also be selected manually into 4WD lock if so equipped. While in 4WD lock mode, the power transfer unit is locked to ensure immediate availability of torque to the rear drive axles. This feature is selectable in auto mode and automatic in the other driving modes. 4WD lock can be enabled by pushing the 4WD lock button in the center of the Select Terrain switch or when the Select Terrain switch is selected into any mode other than auto. Your vehicle may also be equipped with 4WD low. When additional traction is required, the 4WD low position can be used. The 4WD low position is intended for loose, slippery road surfaces only. Driving in the 4WD low position on dry, hard-surfaced roads may cause increased tire wear and damage to driveline components. When operating your vehicle in 4WD low, do not exceed 25 miles per hour or 40 kilometers per hour. To enable 4WD low, the vehicle must be stationary, the ignition in the MAR run position or the engine running, and the transmission must be in drive, reverse, or neutral. Just push the 4WD low button located in the center of the Select Terrain switch. The 4WD low indicator on the Select Terrain switch will blink until the shift is complete. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. If equipped, our new Select Terrain four-wheel drive system lets you adjust your four-wheeling capabilities to suit almost any driving condition. Select Terrain combines the capabilities of the vehicle control systems along with driver input to provide the best performance for all terrains. Select Terrain consists of the following positions. Auto is for continuous four-wheel drive operation, is fully automatic, and can be used on and off-road. This mode balances traction to ensure maneuverability and acceleration improvement compared to a car with two-wheel drive. This mode also reduces fuel consumption since it allows the disconnect of the drive shaft where conditions permit. Snow allows you to have greater stability in slippery conditions on surfaces with poor traction, such as roads covered with snow. It can be used on and off-road. When in snow mode, depending on certain operating conditions, the transmission may use second gear during launches to minimize wheel slippage. Sand is used for off-road driving or for use on surfaces with poor traction, such as sandy bottoms. The transmission is set to provide maximum traction. Mud is for off-road driving or for use on surfaces with poor traction, such as roads covered by mud or wet grass. Rock is only available in 4WD low range and sets the vehicle to maximize traction and allows the highest steering capacity for off-road surfaces. It can be used for low-speed obstacles such as large rocks, deep ruts, etc. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. If equipped, the rear camera system displays an on-screen image of the area behind you anytime you shift into reverse. This rear camera image appears on the touchscreen in your center stack. The camera is located on the rear liftgate. If snow, ice, mud, or anything else builds up on the camera lens, clean the lens, rinse with water, and dry with a soft cloth. A quick note though, always make sure you carefully check all areas around your vehicle before backing up. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Your vehicle may be equipped with a rear park assist system. This system is active when you shift the transmission into the reverse position and the vehicle speed is less than 7 miles per hour or 11 kilometers per hour. The system uses 4 sensors located in the rear bumper to scan for obstacles up to 79 inches or 200 centimeters away from the rear bumper. The Park Assist warning display is located in the instrument cluster display. As the vehicle moves closer to the obstacle, the display will show the arcs moving closer to the vehicle, and the tone will change from a single half-second tone to slow, to fast, to continuous. To keep the system working properly, make sure that the rear bumper is free of dirt, snow, ice, and debris. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Your vehicle may be equipped with our state-of-the-art blind spot monitoring system. Blind spot monitoring, or BSM, uses 2 radar-based sensors located inside the rear bumper fascia. The system monitors vehicles that enter the blind spot zones from the rear, front, or side of your vehicle. When the vehicle is started, the BSM warning light will be momentarily illuminated in both outside rearview mirrors to let you know that the system is operational. The BSM detection zone covers approximately 1 lane on both sides of the vehicle. The zone starts at the outside rearview mirror and extends back toward the rear of the vehicle. The system begins monitoring the detection zones on both sides of the vehicle when your vehicle's speed has reached approximately 6 miles per hour or 10 kilometers per hour or higher. The BSM system notifies you of objects in the detection zones by illuminating the BSM warning light located in the outside mirrors. The system monitors the detection zones from 3 different entry points. It monitors the side, rear, and front. The system will issue an alert if a vehicle moves into your adjacent lanes from either side of the vehicle, or if a vehicle comes up from behind your vehicle on either side and enters the rear detection zone with a relative speed of less than 30 miles per hour or 48 kilometers per hour. In any of these situations, the warning light will be illuminated. If the difference in speed between the 2 vehicles is greater than 15 miles per hour or 24 kilometers per hour, the warning light will not illuminate. If you use your turn signal in a direction the system senses a vehicle in the detection zone, an audible warning will sound as well. Remember though, the area on the rear fascia where the radar sensors are located must remain free of snow, ice, and dirt or road contamination so that the system can function properly. Do not block the area of the rear fascia where the radar sensors are located with foreign objects like bumper stickers or bicycle racks. The BSM system is designed not to issue an alert on stationary objects such as guardrails, posts, walls, foliage, berms, etc. However, occasionally the system may alert on such objects. This is normal operation and your vehicle does not require service. The BSM system will not alert you of objects that are traveling in the opposite direction of the vehicle in adjacent lanes. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. If your vehicle is equipped with a Forward Collision Warning System, or FCW, this system provides the driver with audible and visual warnings displayed in the instrument cluster when it detects a potential frontal collision. The warnings are intended to provide the driver with enough time to react and avoid the potential collision. Forward Collision Warning monitors the information from the forward-looking sensor, as well as the electronic brake controller and wheel speed sensors to calculate a probable collision. When the system determines that a collision is probable, a warning message, both audible and visual, will be displayed in the instrument cluster. When the system determines a collision with the vehicle in front of you is no longer probable, the warning message will be deactivated. A quick note: the minimum speed for forward collision warning activation is 4 miles per hour or 7 kilometers per hour. When entering or driving in a curve, the FCW alerts may be triggered on objects other than vehicles, such as guardrails or signposts based on the course prediction. This is expected and is part of normal FCW activation and functionality. Now, forward collision warning is not intended to avoid a collision on its own, nor can FCW detect every type of collision. The driver has the responsibility to avoid a collision by controlling the vehicle via braking and steering. The FCW feature can be set to far, medium, or near using the touchscreen on the front center stack. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. If equipped, Lane Sense uses a forward-looking camera to monitor lane markings and your position within the lane boundaries. To activate the system, push the Lane Sense button on the switch panel below the Uconnect display. A Lane Sense On message will be shown in the instrument cluster display. To deactivate the system, push the button again. The default status of Lane Sense is off. When both lane markings are detected by the system and the driver unintentionally drifts out of the Lane Sense system provides a warning in the form of torque applied to the steering wheel to prompt the driver to remain within the lane boundaries. The system determines an unintentional drift if no turn signal has been activated. If the driver continues to unintentionally drift out of the Lane Sense system provides a visual warning through the instrument cluster display to prompt the driver to remain within the lane boundaries. The driver may manually override the initial warning by applying torque into the steering wheel at any time. When only a single lane marking is detected and the driver unintentionally drifts across the lane marking without the turn signal applied, the Lane Sense system provides a visual warning through the instrument cluster display to prompt the driver to remain within the lane. When only a single lane marking is detected, a haptic or torque warning will not be provided. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. If equipped, the My Sky open air roof system can retract just like a sunroof, or you can remove both panels and enjoy even more of the great outdoors. You'll find the controls in the overhead console. Use the larger control to open and close the panel. Use the smaller control to vent the panel. To completely remove the front panel, make sure that it's not retracted back and is completely closed. From inside the passenger compartment, insert the supplied key into the latch keyhole. Now, rotate the key toward the symbol to release the lock. The handle will pop into the unlocked position. Remove the key, pull downward, and swing the panel handle to the roof. Now, slide the panel out of its track. From outside the vehicle, completely remove the panel and store it in the roof panel bag, located in the cargo area. If you would like to remove the rear panel, repeat this process and store the panel in the roof panel bag. To ensure the safety of your passengers and cargo, strap the bag to the tie-downs located in the back of the cargo area. To install the panels, start with the rear one. Place it correctly on its track and gently align the panel with the colored guide tabs to ensure the panel is closed properly from inside the passenger compartment. The rear panel is labeled with the blue guide tabs and the front panel is labeled with the yellow guide tabs. Now swing the panel handle until you hear it click to lock it in place. To make sure that the panel has been properly refitted, push up on the panel in order to verify that it is properly hooked up to the respective clamping locks. To install the front panel, repeat this process. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. Your vehicle is equipped with a power outlet located in the instrument panel below the climate controls. You will also find a 115-volt AC power inverter on the rear of the center console. The power outlet can only be used when the ignition is in the on position. The power outlets can be used to power cell phones, electronics, and other low-power devices. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information. If your vehicle is equipped with steering wheel audio controls, you can manage your audio system without ever having to take your hands off the steering wheel. The steering wheel audio controls are located on the rear surface of the steering wheel. The left and right controls are rocker-type switches with a push button in the center of each switch. On the right-hand switch, push the top of the switch to increase the volume. Push the bottom of the switch to decrease the volume. Push the button in the center of the switch to change modes, AM, FM, etc. While you're in radio mode, push the top of the left-hand side switch to seek the next listenable station up from the current setting. Push the bottom of that switch to seek the next listenable station down from the current setting. Push the button in the center of the left-hand side switch to tune to the next preset that you have programmed. Now, if you're in media mode, push the top of the left-hand side switch once to listen to the next track. Push the bottom of that switch once, either to listen to the beginning of the current track or to listen to the beginning of the previous track if it's within 1 second after the current track begins to play. Push the switch up or down twice to listen to the second track, 3 times to listen to the third track, and so forth. Please refer to the instruction manuals on the Owner's Information DVD or jeep.com/en/owners/manuals for complete details and other important safety information.